Hello, Maria Paz. It's a pleasure to have you here today to talk about Portugal's natural heritage. It's a country with impressive biodiversity and UNESCO protected cities. To start, which would you say is the most representative of its natural wealth?
Hello, Nicole. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so glad to be here. And without doubt, the Laura Silva Madeira is one of Portugal's most important natural resources. It's unique subtropical forest full of endemic species and the only natural site in the country listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Okay, it is interesting. I've read that its biodiversity is exceptional, and why is it so crucial from an ecological perspective?
Well, the Laura Silva Madeira is a relict ecosystem, meaning it has remained practically unchanged since prehistoric times. It is home to plants species like the Madeira laurel and the birds like the Torcas picture, which have survived over time. Additionally, it plays a vital role in climate regulation and water conservation on the island, acting as a natural carbon sink and protecting soils from erosion.
Oh, okay. Portugal has several biosphere reserves recognized by UNESCO. Which would you highlight and what is their function?
Well, Portugal has 15 biosphere reserves, including the Berlegas Archipelago, the Monsino Natural Park, and the Tagus Estuary. These areas are essential for biodiversity preservation and sustainable development because they protect unique habitats and promote ecological research.
Okay, which do you think is the most vulnerable biosphere reserves in Portugal, and what risks does it face?
The Tagus Estuary is especially vulnerable due to industrial pollution and urban expansion. It's a crucial area for migratory birds, and degradation could disrupt the balance of many species and that depend on this ecosystem.
Okay, Portugal also has UNESCO recognized geoparks. How do they contribute to natural heritage conservation?
Geoparks preserve unique geological formations and promote sustainable tourism. Notable one includes North Cheho Geopark, with fossils over 500 million years old, and the Azores Geopark, which showcases the country's volcanic history. This site allows scientific studies on geodiversity and its impact on ecosystems.
Okay, how do you feel now?
Well, I'm feeling so glad to be here and so nervous at the same time. Um, but I'm well.
Okay, continuing the interview. Climate change is a global threat, and how is it affecting Portugal's natural ecosystems?
Desertification is advancing in the south. Coastal erosion threatens beaches, and wildfires increasingly endanger ecosystems like the Laura Silva. Additionally, species distribution is shifting, forcing many to migrate to higher altitudes or adapt to extreme conditions.
Okay, it is so interesting. And given this challenge, what strategies is Portugal implementing to mitigate the effects of climate change and preserve its natural heritage?
Portugal has developed reforestation programs, restricted environmental legislation, and carbon emission reduction plans. It also promotes marine ecosystem production and renewable energy to combat environmental damage.
Okay, and how can visitors help preserve these natural spaces when traveling in Portugal?
I think by practicing ecotourism, respecting protected areas, avoiding waste, and supporting local conservation initiatives. They can also participate in environmental volunteer activities to learn more about the country's biodiversity.
Okay, beyond environmental impact, natural heritage is also connected to a country cultural identity. How does a natural influence Portuguese traditions and culture?
Well, Portugal's relationship with the ocean has shaped its history, cuisine, and maritime identity. From the age of discovered navigations to sustainable fishing in coastal communities. Nature has defined customs um, and the economy. Uh, it also influenced local festivals regarding biodiversity, like the Almond Blossom Festival in Trasos Montes.
Okay, so finally, if someone visits Portugal for the first time, which place would you recommend them to truly experience its natural wealth?
The Laura Silva Madeira is a must-see, but I also recommend the Pineda Gris National Park with majestic mountains and impressive wildlife. The Berlengas Archipelago is ideal for those seeking a unique connection with the ocean.
Okay, we finish with this interview, and it is amazing. So thank you, Maria Paz, for sharing shoes about insights about Portugal's natural heritage.
Thank you, Nicole. It's essential to know and protect these places so a future generation can enjoy them. Thank you for the space.
Okay, thank you for you to sharing about Portugal heritage.
Thank you for you. Bye.